Well, here we go, folks. A few people have been asking me how my garden's going this year. Here's some potatoes, some red potatoes that I had left over that I planted. I actually didn't have to plant too many potatoes this year because I got a lot of volunteer stuff coming up. So this is just one little potato patch. But also coming down here, went and checked my vegetable drawer in the kitchen, and I had some sweet potatoes that were sprouting. Had 3 of them. So I let them keep on growing, and I took off the little sprouts that were growing once they started getting some rootage going. And from 3 potatoes, okay, there's one, because there's no leaves, not too many leaves coming off there yet, because I was taking them off. That's one. This slips. There's another. There's another. There's another. And there's a new slip down there if you can find it. But now I've got 7 sweet potatoes going off, and they're supposed to be kind of invasive. So with this here, this is my start of my sweet potato patch, and I've got the logs going on both sides to help control them. But also, see, right there's some volunteer potatoes. Had a couple sweet onions that were growing. So, yeah, I just stuck them in the ground here too to see if I can get those rocking. Here I've got some acorn squash started. Got about 8 of them. Yeah, I cheated this year. I spent $20 on plants, and that's it. But this here is my compost that I had going for last year. It's getting almost even with the ground now, but this compost pile ran from here all the way down, and it was 4.5 feet high, and now it's on down there. So I'll be planting in this section also next year. Here's more of that $20 that I spent on peppers. Yeah, I don't know. You can count them up. Got about somewhere between 16 and 20 of them. Got some watermelons. About 6 plants in this little section to grow out. And I've got it in a section where they can grow and not get too many weeds going. Here's a few more of the potatoes that I had downstairs and planted them. But there is all volunteer growth potatoes. I left that whole section just go last year. Didn't dig them up. And here's some of the ones that I saved for seeds at just at different growth levels. Marigolds. Gotta have some flowers going in here. But over here, I got a problem. I've got hundreds of tomato plants coming up, and I've just been taking them off and then getting them here in, putting them along this fence, spacing them off. And in case they die, you can see there's about 50 tomato plants all up in there. I've just been taking them out of there and just transplanting them around the fence here to let them grow. I put some seeds here in these because these are sweet peppers, and I gotta have some sweet peppers going. Here's my latest compost pile, getting it going. I had this all worked up to about 3 foot, and it's already, you can see, it's already breaking down quite a bit. Got a lot of heirloom corn going. Oh, I really didn't even notice this. That's yeah, I had a... Okay, let's throw some dirt over this because that's volunteer from an ear of corn. But, you know, I stuck some of that in the ground. And they're coming up all over the place here. Along with volunteer potatoes, lettuce. Get you up into that. More corn. And I'm going to throw some sweet peas in amongst this corn to get more. So here I've got lettuce, marigolds, corn, potatoes, and I'm going to add some sweet peas to this. But this all started with just this one little section here as a little hobby thing to keep me busy. Got a red oak sprouting up. I'm not having much luck with the blueberry plants. That plant there is about 5 years old, and that's all the bigger that bush is. But the elderberry, I've got this one original elderberry, and it's already shooting up a lot of runners in my old strawberry patch. So there you go. There it is. That's what I got going with it so far. I've got a solar fencer charger, and all I got to do now is get my solar fence up and around. That'll protect my strawberries from the deer, the rabbits, and everything else. Okay, well, this is Daniel. There's the garden thing. I'm out of here.